thought I was done for the night, and then they had me pull a couple of cards from the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle. They were for me, and then the last one, they like on the bottom and read it, and then they're like, this is for the collective. And so currently playing in my head is never tear us apart, two worlds colliding. That's funny. Dawn on. That's funny. I turned right to it. Protection. All right, so the card is a pink heart, and it's protection. This is from the Galactics. That's funny. The next card is Quantum Leap. It's got a big-ass pink star in the middle. It's funny because in our reading tonight, we got a frog, and I said we quantum leap up in here. We frog leap, we quantum leap. And the next card, who's my star child out there that's getting an awakening? That's funny. She looks like the Statue of Liberty, and I've taken a few pictures of that, and I've been like, I don't get it, but interesting. Now I'm seeing the star child is awakening. So apparently we have a star child out there getting enlightenment that is awakening. May have blonde hair. That's entertaining. Could be a girl or a boy. Could be both. We like hope. All right. So anyhow, Galactus in the house. Want this message read. Thank you. You can never tear us apart. Light, love will set you free. This is a message of how you break free. Yes. For some people, the idea of star beings and negative aliens in particular triggers feelings of fear. It is fear of the unknown and the need to protect oneself. But no special incantations or skills are required. You don't need to be a witch. You don't need to have the protections. You just gotta know that you're protected. Just gotta know it. Just gotta feel it. Okay? So, none of it's required, since the best protection against being manipulated comes from true love, compassion, and light. Love and the heart can generate an electromagnetic field. Anybody that's been around her knows this. That radiates out into the environment, as demonstrated in a study at Princeton University more than 20 years ago. The study observed that these electromagnetic fields were 6 times more powerful in people who were happy and full of love than in those who failed to experience joy, who failed to play. This shows that love and happiness are demonstrable forces that we radiate and with which we influence the world. So, when we talk about the power of love, we are talking about real energy. You can choose to strengthen this power in your heart, mind, and soul, and send it out into the world through this field. Love, compassion, and light are the strongest forces that exist. Are you listening? Do you hear us? Strongest forces that exist. Love, compassion, light. They are the glue that holds this universe together, ensuring that people on Earth survive, save the humans. Most of us are still, most of you, says us, most of you are still practicing how to love. And that is precisely why we are here on Earth, in the universe, to help enlighten. Okay? So here's you an exercise. Find a quiet place in which to sit or lie down. Find stillness and a sense of peace and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. Concentrate upon your heart and the area around it and explore how it feels. Notice where any dark spots and shadows lie within you that are preventing you from giving and receiving love. Both giving and receiving is important. Now imagine that every time you inhale, a golden light or another color that appeals to you flows into your heart, and every time you exhale, the dark shadows are becoming lighter and lighter. You might also imagine sunbeams flowing into your heart, cleansing everything. Breathe in that golden light. Breathe out all the negative emotions until you feel your heart shining on its own. Let the light flow through every cell of your body and completely envelop you. Enjoy this feeling for a time. And when you are ready to return, open your eyes. Take this protective light with you into your everyday life. And she has an email that she will add in just a minute. We love you. Okay, this is also very significant. This is funny because, again, in the reading tonight, we got the Eiffel Tower, and here comes France and the Eiffel Tower. So, the oldest living age of anyone that has any reach is 122, and it was a woman. Here's what's funny. Your name could be Jeanne, Geanne, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Calment. So she was born in France, Paris, February 21st, so you could be born 221, and 221 is a number, and 122 comes through all the time. It's a frequency. And she was born in 221, 1875. The Eiffel Tower had yet to be built yet. Oh my goodness. And the telephone wouldn't have been invented for another year. So no Eiffel Tower, no telephone when she was born. That's very interesting. When she died was 8/4/1997. So those could be your dates of birth or someone you're dealing with. She lived the longest life in recorded human history. 122 years and 164 days. I find that comical. The bare minimum of the facts says that it's because she was wealthy, didn't smoke until much later in life, and had absolutely nothing to do except to take care of herself, to visit France, and have social activities. Holy shit, that sounds amazing. Boy, who else is doing shit like that? I think I can. Anyhow, it says there are estimated 722,000 Centaurians. Oh, I've heard that name before. People at least 100 years old living in the world today, with Japan being responsible for most of that, which is funny. To add a little bit to it, she was wealthy. She always had someone at home to help her and didn't have to cook for herself or even shop for necessities, it says. That's funny. She didn't smoke cigarettes until much later in life because she couldn't get access to them. And once she did, she realized she didn't like it, so she didn't do it for very long. Funny enough, she didn't do it until she got married, and her husband offered her a cigarette, and she was happy to try it since she was never allowed before. But she didn't like it, so she didn't do it. It's funny. And she didn't smoke again until she was about 112 years old, living in a nursing home. Guess she got bored. Number 3 was she had a great social life. So with so much free time, she had absolutely nothing to do but take care of herself, like she said. So she spent most of her time attending social events, meeting new people, especially because people were organizing balls at home at the time. And she had her husband. She was able to travel often and go to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower, which was under construction at the time. Wow. So she was discovering this whole fascinating world at the turn of the 19th and 20th century. Oh, that's cool. And it says even if she died at 119, it would have been exceptional, 120. But she lived 122 plus more. So anyhow, I'm going to add this to that because, damn, that's awesome. And there's a message in that, isn't there, Collective? I mean, I think there is. She says it 411. There's your message. Later. Good night, guys. I hope this helped.